Hi everybody, we are live. Well, I hope we are live. If you can see us, myself and the lovely Kelly, please let us know in the comments. Oh, Kelly's looking a little bit confused. We are here taking all of your questions for admissions for our entrepreneur program, which is now open. I'm sure everybody knows that. We've been posting about it nonstop in the Skincare Entrepreneur Mastermind, sending you emails. So if you're here, you're interested in our program, please let us know any questions that you might have. I know Kelly has the answer. Kelly, no pressure.
No pressure.
Kelly's done a few of these in the past. Before we start, let us know you're watching. We'd just like to hear that you can hear us, that everything's working, because you never know. And pop your questions because our team are ready and on hand to answer them for you. So let's get started. I'm just going to say hello. I'm sure you know who I am, but I'm Lisa Shelley, Community Manager for Formula Botanica. I run all the groups, I help with the community, and I'm the person that you're going to be seeing when you join us in our online classroom, which I hope you do if you enroll. And I'm here with the lovely Kelly. Kelly, if you'd like to say hello.
Well, yeah. Hi, everyone. My name's Kelly. I am the Student Experience Coordinator here at Formula Botanica. I was a student here when it first opened 10 years ago, and I've been working here for 5.5 years now. So I've seen thousands of students go through our courses and launch their brands, and it's been a fantastic journey so far. So yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. If you're thinking of enrolling and you want to ask some questions first, we are more than happy to answer them for you while we're on live here today. So yeah, please do ask away.
Mine's coming up to 2 years. It's like gone so quickly. Just literally, I know it's literally absolutely flown by. Hello to Noel. Noel's saying hello. He's just letting us know that he can see and hear us. So thank you, Noel. That is what I asked. If you have a question, pop it in. We know we have the answer. Right. I've taken some questions that are the most popular ones that have been picked up from other lives, and I've taken from our community and from other lives we've done before, because they do seem to be the most common queries that people have, which is absolutely fine. So let's get started. So Kelly, what is different about this program compared to the courses that we offer at Formula Botanica?
Okay, so the program is a bundle of 5 of our courses. We have 8 courses altogether. And within this program, we have 5 of those courses. So the 5 courses are bundled together, and you get a 30% discount from the price that you would if you are enrolled individually on all 5 of them. So it's not a different program. You're just getting 5 of the individual courses at a discount. And you have 3 years to complete those courses. And these courses are 5 that we chose because we know that it covers everything to do with formulation and business. That you sort of need to launch a successful beauty brand. So it's a really, really thorough, in-depth program, really good combination of courses there. So there's no difference in the materials though from the individual courses. So it is the same materials that you will get. You will just get 5 courses altogether when you enroll on this one.
And this really is a program for people who are thinking of creating a business, who want to kind of like take it to that next level. And that's kind of why we put it together in the way that we did. We offer a variety of courses, but we have chosen, Lorraine and the team have chosen these 5 because she knows and they know that these are the ones that are going to take you to that next stage. Just saying hello to a couple of people. Got Nim from Cambodia. Sorry if I say anyone's name wrong, I'm just going to say that out there. Hello to Jeanette Coyne. Who else? We've got people from Pakistan, South Africa. Always people from South Africa. I'm always so jealous of that. So hello to everyone. Thank you for joining us. It's nice to know we've got kind of a little community in the background. So next question. Can I do any of the 5 courses you have on your website? We do often get people saying, can they kind of like pick and choose and create their own kind of 5, as it were, for the program? So what do we say to people who ask that?
No, this is a specific package, and we can't sort of swap out any of the courses. So it is 5 very specific courses. It includes the Diploma in Organic Skincare Formulation, which is the foundation diploma. It includes the Advanced Diploma in Organic Cosmetic Science, which is the advanced diploma that kind of takes what you've learnt in the foundation diploma and really sort of challenges you to complete study projects and really kind of go in depth with your research and your experiments. We have 2 certificates, which are in stability testing and preservation, which are 2 very important topics, especially if you're going to be selling your products. And then we have the diploma in beauty brand business management, which covers, I can't think of anything it doesn't cover in regards to launching a beauty brand. It is massive. I've read nearly every bit of material from that course, and it is huge, and it's fantastic. It really is. So it kind of covers everything there. So you've got everything on formulation, stability, and then you've got your business side as well. So the courses are packaged together for a reason, and for that reason we don't, it's not kind of pick and mix, it's a set bundle.
It's not pick and mix, even though we love pick and mix here, but it's not pick and mix. Okay, so next question. This one we get a lot. So when can I start if I sign up? So someone enrolls today as we're doing this live, 4 o'clock. When would they be able to start learning on their courses?
You can start right now. So as soon as you enroll, you get your email with your login details. It can take up to 20 minutes to arrive, usually much sooner. Once you have that, you can then log into the e-learning platform, and you'll have all 5 courses on your course dashboard, along with our orientation course, which we advise you to take first, about 30 minutes long. And then you can begin your study straight away. We do have orientation coming up, so we do lots of live events to help you settle in. But the courses are self-paced and they're self-study, so you can begin studying as soon as you've got that email to log into the platform once you log in. But I think the first time you log in, it's more exciting to kind of have a look round, look at all the bonus materials. There's so much in the platform. So it's quite exciting when you first log in. I don't know about you, Lisa, but when I first logged in, I was like, oh, wow.
And it is a little bit overwhelming. There's so much, so we do recommend people take their time, have a look around.
Yeah.
But it's like a fun excitement, obviously. And, I should say here, I think from now, actually, it's 24 hours to sign up. So we've had it open for a little while, but there's only 24 hours left. So please do use this opportunity to ask a question or reach out to our team. If you're watching this live on a replay, obviously we won't be live, so email the team on hello@formulabotanica.com with any question. I can tell you our help desk, they have the answer. They are so busy right now, but they are answering every single email. I can't remember how many emails Lorraine said they've answered, but it's something ridiculous, like 17,000, something absolutely crazy. But they will get Kelly's nodding.
I think I've answered that many today.
She we will get back to you, so please ask us. No question is unanswerable.
Yes.
Okay, so next one. So what course should people start with if they enroll into the program? What would we recommend that they do?
So the one that we generally recommend starting with in relation to formulation anyway is the Diploma in Organic Skincare Formulation. It's the foundation course. It takes you from a complete beginner through to a very experienced formulator, covers a variety of topics. So it covers the different skills you need. You learn a variety of facial, body and spa products. You learn about essential oils and how to work with them safely within their dermal limits. You learn about labeling your products. You learn global regulations. You learn about the anatomy of the skin. So there's a lot of topics covered in there. So that is the course that we would recommend starting with. You could take the business diploma alongside the diploma in organic skincare formulation if you wanted to, if you feel like you have time to take 2 together. Mm-hmm. A lot of people do that. The diploma in beauty brand business management is more of a theory course. So you're not formulating on that course. You're learning about the skills that you need to launch a beauty brand. So branding and marketing and retail and distribution. And there's so many topics covered. So that's a nice one to sort of do it alongside the formulation courses. So many of the students on the entrepreneur program do take the 2 courses together. You have 2 certificates. They can kind of be taken again alongside the diploma, or you can do them afterwards. The one I would say to leave right to the end is the advanced diploma, and I would leave that until you've done the other formulation courses and do that one at the end. It's the hardest one within that bundle in regards to formulation skills. So definitely leave that one till last.
And we do say, we've been saying this throughout the lives, it's something we say at Formula Botanica. We like to teach you how to walk before you can run, basically. And that's why we have these courses and why they're designed to kind of be done in that order. And we do have obviously tutor support to help you through that, which we'll kind of get on later on in the live. But we are always there for you as you go through your courses. We don't just give you a program, give you these courses and that's it. We are very much involved in your journey with us. Just saying hello to Kath. Hello, Kath. Hello, Desi. Who else do we have on here? Shabazz. all of you Sweetie. Someone's called Sweetie Caribbean. That is an absolutely fantastic name.
Love it.
If anyone has a question, please feel free to ask us. We are here. We've got countries Trinidad, Tobago. Is that right?
Yes.
Caribbean. That would be amazing right now. But
especially been throwing it down all day today.
It's on. I'm in London. It's on and off here at the moment. But
yeah, I'm up north.
Okay, so how are our courses taught? I do see people thinking, because we do lives, is it live? Is it people are always going to have to log on at a certain time? But how do we kind of structure our courses for people?
So they're not live because we have students from, I think it's 182 countries now, I believe.
Yeah.
So basically all over the world. So it wouldn't be feasible to teach live because there would always be somebody in bed or at work. So the courses are structured so that you can log into the e-learning platform at a time which suits you. So whenever that works for you. And you can log in and access the module that you are on. You can watch the videos. You might be formulating depending on what the module is. We do offer live student support events, which are optional and they're sort of extracurricular activities. These are all recorded as well. So if you want to attend any, but again, it's not at a time that suits you, then you can sign up and get the replay instead. So everything is either within the e-learning platform as part of your course, or it's an event which you can watch the replay for. So you don't miss out on anything. So it's all self-paced for you to work through them at your own time. We do offer course planners to help you plan out that time. Yeah. And a lot of our support sessions are also based on sort of managing your time as well. But yes, you don't have to be online at a specific time. So don't worry if you're not in the UK and you're thinking you have to be online at sort of in UK hours kind of thing. You don't. It's absolutely fine.
And that's a really important point because it's kind of self-structured. So if you have time on a Friday evening or a Sunday morning or whatever, if you have children, all these factors we kind of take into consideration, and you can just do it whenever you're free. We recommend logging in at least once a week because that really does help you to kind of constantly remember that it's something you have to do, and it kind of keeps the mind fresh. But you can structure it to fit in with your own life, basically. So that's a really big selling point.
And we have had students that have, children, full-time jobs.
Yeah, loads.
Some have many children.
Yeah.
We've got like 5-6 children and like all very young as well. We've had, people that have more than one job and they're still sort of trying to fit the course around that. So we always say, like Lisa says, if you try and find a time each week that you can dedicate to your studies, even if it's maybe half an hour each morning, and then maybe one evening a week to formulate something, whatever that you can fit into your schedule. This is why the courses are designed as they are, so that they can fit into anyone's schedule. Because everyone that studies with us, they all have busy lives as well. Yeah. But they do it because they've got that passion for formulating and, wanting to launch the brand. So it's possible for anyone. It's just getting that time management and that kind of structure and schedule set out from the beginning is a really kind of good way to begin. So, and that's what many of our sessions are about. So I'll be going on about that for years if you join us. You'll see me doing sessions.
Kelly is in charge of organising our sessions, which are always fantastic. She's got me roped into a few of them coming up. So if you enroll with us, you'll see us on those. Okay, next one. So will we be given all the ingredients? So if someone signed up to the program, do we send them every ingredient they need to do all of the courses? How does it kind of work?
We don't. No, we don't send out ingredients. What we do have is a supplier guide, which has, I think it's over 300 suppliers now. And that is divided into continents. So it's easy to find where you are in the world. We have a starter kit with a company in the UK called Naissance, and they do ship worldwide. So that gives you a starter kit, which will help you start with the diploma in organic skincare formulation. And it contains some of the butters, waxes, carrier oils, etc. that you'll be using. But then obviously we want you to build on that and experiment with different ingredients as you go along. Part of the reason that we don't sell ingredients anywhere, but we also want you to be able to work with suppliers. That is one of the essential skills as a formulator, is working with suppliers, finding your ingredients. If you're going to run a beauty brand, you're going to have to do that. So we want to get you started, but we do give lots of advice. We just ran a study session last week on how to research ingredients, which was done by our education team. And, we do sessions like that quite often. There's lots in the courses about this. So it's a really good skill to have. And the supply guide's massive. So, we do try and find supplies everywhere. We've also got a useful links section in our student library, which is in the e-learning platform. And you'll find there lots of links to like our Amazon storefronts where we recommend equipment and some ingredients as well. And lots of other links to try and help you find ingredients and to research ingredients as well. So we give you lots and lots of help. We just don't give you the actual ingredients. It would be a lot to post to 182 countries, I think, as well.
It would. And it's also, like you mentioned, Kelly, it's kind of about them researching ingredients and finding what they love. Some people, I think I said this yesterday or the day before, but, I love blue tansy. That's quite, expensive. And then some people love orange, which is like less expensive. Like everybody kind of has their own loves. And it's kind of, we do leave it kind of up to you to kind of decide what you love, but we do give you a lot of help on the way. And that Naissance kit really is amazing. We do have a discount code for students. So when you enroll, we will be able to give you that discount code and you can pick that up and then get started. So that Naissance kit, which you can take a look at, actually, they've got it, advertised on their website. So I don't know if someone in the comments can kind of post that link up just so you can see what's involved, give you a good idea. And
also you can work with, like, I'm vegan, for example, so I don't use beeswax. There's certain other ingredients I don't use. So, you might have a nut allergy. I've been asked that lots of times. What if I have a nut allergy? Can I still study with you? Yes, you can. We wouldn't expect you to use any nut oils, obviously, if you have a nut allergy. So you can choose the ingredients you want. So you would swap out things like almond oil for, carrier rolls like, I don't know, grapeseed, things like that. So, we're teaching you to sort of choose your own ingredients and to formulate. We're not teaching you to follow a set recipe. So that's why there's a bit more flexibility there, that you can choose ingredients that fit your ethos. So for me, that's vegan. For you, it might be something else. So you'll learn how to create your own formulas, how to design them, how to formulate them. It's a good skill. It's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a question here. We don't follow recipes here. Oasis Soaps. Well, Mary says, hi, I'm in California. I'm in module 4 of the skincare. I think she means their skincare diploma, and just enrolled into this program. I'm kind of translating this. Should I combine both courses or should I finish my skincare? I think she's saying, can I do 2 at once, or should I kind of, start doing another one because I've enrolled? So if someone's on DOSF and they want to upgrade to our program, what would you recommend they kind of like steps they take if they decided to upgrade?
Well, I would keep working on the diploma that you're taking and finish that one, but I wouldn't advise you to start on the advanced diploma until you've finished the one that you're taking, because that is a lot more advanced and you want to finish the course that you're already on. You could do the stability and preservation certificates. They'll just give you lots of extra information on those topics. It's really important information to learn. And you can also take the business diploma alongside any of the formulation courses. So if you're eager to get learning about business topics, how to brand your business, how to find your niche, things like that, then definitely, I think sometimes it's actually quite useful to take the business diploma, at the same time, because it's, I think Lorraine mentioned it last week, I think, or maybe Anna, but we were talking, saying that sometimes it's good to have an idea of what you want your business to be. So that when you are formulating, you've got that idea in your mind. So I think it's quite a nice thing to do. So you can either finish the diploma that you're taking, or you can take maybe the business diploma or the 2 certificates alongside it, and then you can go on to the advanced diploma. But again, work it from your schedule. Don't, have a look at how much time you have each week. Don't overwhelm yourself. So make sure it works for you.
So we've got a great question from Valentine, good name. Are there any famous Formula Botanica graduates that now have a brand that's being sold in big box stores, or any famous brands? I mean, Valentine, there are so many. I can't, there's just too many.
I think it's either Elysiana or one of our colleagues has shared some of the, and the link to the graduate page as well. Bybee are sold everywhere. They're one of my favorite. I use their products.
They've just been picked up as well by Holland & Barrett. So they're going to be in 450 Holland & Barrett stores. They're already in Target in America. But really, Bybee have done very well. But there are hundreds of brands on our graduate page. So just have a look. And don't forget, we are an international online school. So, if you haven't heard of one, they could be in Asia. There are student brands just all over the world. It really is very amazing. So definitely go and check out that page, Valentine. And let us know your favourite.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard to choose a favourite though, isn't it? So many.
It really is. Okay, so next question. Can I download the materials? So when they're learning, can they go back? Can they look at them? Like, what kind of access do we give them to the materials when they start their courses?
So you can download all the written materials, so every PDF that's within your course, whether that's course notes, video transcripts, worksheets, they can all be downloaded and kept forever. You can print them out or you can just download them onto your computer. Everything in the student library, key study resources section as well, which are things like your ingredients directory, your dermal limits guide, supplier guide, they can all be downloaded as well, so you can keep those forever. You can't download the actual videos, but we do have video transcripts for most of them, so you can download the transcripts, so you'll still have that. So once your course has expired, you won't have access to the videos anymore, but obviously you still have access to all the course notes, all the PDFs that you've downloaded. So the only thing you can't actually download are the actual videos themselves.
Right. And I'm just going to, we had this one asked yesterday, so this is kind of similar, but are your books available in print or in download? We don't really have books to study. Everything is online and then you can download the material. So we don't send out anything to you. It's completely self-study program for you to download the materials and learn at your leisure. Okay. Next one. This is a good one for you, Kelly. Perfect. There we go. This is sync here. So how do you, Kelly, support us as students?
So there's three main ways that we support you. So the first way is the education team. And for each course, or for nearly all the courses, we have a tutor forum for all the formulation courses. And you can type your questions into the forum. You can also search in the forum. There's hundreds and hundreds of questions that have been asked before. And one of the tutors will come and answer you there. So that's where you'd ask any kind of questions relating to your formulations, to the actual study materials, if there's anything you're confused about, if your formula didn't work, things like that. That would all go there. For anything where you log out of your account and you can't log back in, or you forget your password, things like that, you can email student support, and that is I won't give the email address, so I'm going to give it out then. That's an excuse.
Not yet.
For students. But we have an exclusive student email address, and you can email our student support team. So that would be me and a couple of my colleagues. We all work on student support. So we answer the emails. We also have live chat on our website and the phone line as well. So if there's anything kind of technical that you're struggling with, that's where you would contact us there. You can also contact us there if you are just feeling a little bit overwhelmed, or if you've enrolled and you're not quite sure where to start, or you're struggling to find something, anything like that. You can send an email to the student support team and we will all be happy to help you there, anything like that. And then the third way is my main way of supporting students, is that I organise roughly 4 support sessions per month, usually 1 a week. And 2 of those are on educational topics and 2 are on more support related topics. So I run the support topics. So that's things like feeling overwhelmed, managing your time, motivation, things like that. They're really fun, informal chats, a bit like this. Yeah. And people type in the chat box. We get different team members each month. We've got Lorraine on next month. So the students are all really excited to chat to Lorraine next week, sorry. And so that's what we do. And then the educational topics are on ingredients or on specific courses, specific modules. Can get my words out. And that will obviously help you with the actual course materials. So there's lots and lots of ways that you can get support. And if you're ever stuck and need support and you're not sure where to ask, just send the email and we can direct you to wherever you need to be. So we're always here to support you.
And you covered quite a lot there. So it's worth noting that it's not just kind of how to create this formula, education. It's also kind of like feeling a bit stuck, not really sure what to do. Exactly. Motivation, a lot of the, people working at Formula Botanica are in kind of your situation, learning, have family commitments, things like that, time commitments and stuff like that. So we do kind of support you in a variety of different ways. So it's worth definitely noting that. And Kelly's obviously very familiar.
That's me.
Yeah.
I do all the stuff that's not related to education specifically, that we kind of feel that helps you through your courses. So yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, next one. How long do they have for the program? So if they sign up, how long do they have for all the courses?
So you have 3 years to complete the full program, and that starts on the day that you enroll. The expiry date will show on the course dashboard underneath the courses so that you'll be able to keep track of when it will expire. And yeah, so 3 years is, we usually recommend for the diplomas, if you have about 5 to 8 hours per week to study, you can do them roughly 3 to 6 months. Certificates are a little bit quicker because they're a bit shorter. So you can kind of easily do it in less than 3 years, but we want to give you the full 3 years because we know things can happen. You might have to take a month out if you, I don't know, get ill or something, or, you know, just busy at work, things like that. So we want to give you that time to be able to work through the materials and all the sort of bonus materials as well, and work on your formulations. So yeah, so you get 3 years. So it's like doing a degree with us, 3-year degree.
Yeah. And also, it is 3 years, but we want you to look at that as kind of like a goal, not something that limits you, because it does help to have that kind of time frame in there so you complete them. Our goal is to help you achieve your goal, which is, you know, completing the program. So that's why we put that in place. And that is more than enough time to complete the 5 courses that are in the program. We do offer extensions though. So if anyone's panicking, well, you know, does it just shut off, you know, after 3 years, what can I do? You just reach out to the help desk, i.e. Kelly, people working on that side of it, and we will help you along the way. So don't worry. But yeah, it's 3 years. Okay, this is a good one. I don't know if anyone saw our graduate interview yesterday. If you didn't, that is also on YouTube with Leslie from Bella Botanicals. So do I need a lab? Well, there's so many people out there thinking they need such a big professional lab to get started. So what do we say?
I started on my dining table. In fact, I still use that quite a lot. Dining tables are great places. No, you don't need a lab. It would be lovely if we all had a spare room in our house that we could convert into a lab, but I don't, and I know many of our students don't when they're starting out. So no, you don't need to have a separate lab. Ideally, you want maybe a corner of a room or a dining table that you can just sanitize, disinfect, and just dedicate to formulating for however many hours that you want to formulate that day. You know, somewhere where you won't be disturbed, and, you know, which can be kept clean for that time. You don't need a huge amount of equipment either. I think we might come on to equipment later, but you know, to set up a little mini home lab on a table, or you might be able to set up a table in the corner of a room that can stay there as your dedicated little mini lab. But yes, you don't need a separate lab. If you do have room in your house to set up a dedicated space, that's fantastic. But we know most of our students don't have that when they're enrolling on our courses, and you don't need a huge amount of space to formulate. So
yeah, we have taken that into account, and there are so many people that have passed the courses in the program, and that, you know, you should see how they started just with the tiny little space with the most basic equipment. You know, start small and then kind of like get bigger. So no, you do not need a professional lab. As Kelly said, it's great if you do have a spare room, like by all means, you know, if people in your house are okay with that, turn that into a lab. But you don't need to. So yeah, anyone watching this, absolutely anyone can start our program and complete our program and become an entrepreneur. That is very important. Okay, so we are an international community. What if English is not their first language? What would we say?
I think many of our students have English as a second language. We're not grading you on your language skills. So when we are, for some courses, you'll have a project to submit. You know, you won't be marked down if your English isn't perfect. It doesn't matter. We're grading you on the formulation itself and you know, the formula rather than your actual English skills. We do have subtitles on most of the videos. They are in English, but they're easier to translate, obviously, from subtitles rather than from spoken English. We have many students that use that download the course notes and then do convert them online. There are websites where you can convert PDFs into other languages. Even Google Translate can be helpful for that. We have a classroom which Lisa runs, but we also have, I think it's 22 regional groups now, maybe more now, 24.
I'm going to say yes, but yeah, maybe more.
So we have some dedicated groups where the students speak their native language. We have a French group where they all speak French. The Dutch group, they all speak Dutch. So we've got a few groups like that. So you'll be able to connect with other students that speak your language and connect to them in that language. So we're proud that we've got such a global community. So we do try our best to help you. The courses are in English. because they were written in English.
Yeah.
But and we are a UK-based school primarily, but we do have a global team and we have a global community. So there are ways to convert the words. That's the wrong word, isn't it?
We really
to translate. That's the word.
Exactly. Yeah. Email a help desk on hello@formulabotanica.com, because they will know the programs. They'll be able to help you if Google Translate's not working for you. But as Kelly said, we are an international team. So of course we really have to take into account that we are going to have students from other countries. So we've very much thought of that. So don't worry.
Definitely.
Okay. We kind of covered this, but someone asked yesterday, what is the format? And the reason I wanted to bring that up is because what happens when someone logs in and what's the first thing they should do, like when they're studying? Like, what will they see?
So when you log in, the homepage on your e-learning platform will list your courses, which will be, if you sign up for this program, you'll have 5 courses plus our orientation course. You'll have 6 courses there. You'll also have the student library link, which will take you to all the bonus materials. So we discussed some of them earlier. So that's a massive section of the course, of your studies. There's a few other things there as well. We have some announcements there to keep you up to date with what's going on, any school news and things like that. So with the course format, most of the courses will have, for each module, you'll have some videos. It might be formulation tutorials, or it might be things like maybe anatomy of the skin or hair if you were taking the hair care course. So things like that. So depending on the course, it will depend what the video is. In the business course, we have interviews with lots of different people in the industry. So you'll have sort of hour-long videos with lots of people helping you learn about things like finances, branding, legalities, things like that. You'll also have written materials, and then you also have some bonus materials for many of the modules as well. So as you access each module, you'll be able to watch the videos and take the quiz at the end of that module once you've finished the module to open the next module. So it's done by sequential learning. So once you've completed the module, you will open the next one until you get to the end. Then you may, depending on the course, you might have a project to do at the end, or it might be a quiz. Each of the courses is slightly different, but the diplomas tend to have a final project, 3 formulation diplomas. So you have kind of a mixture. So we've kind of taken into account lots of different learning styles. So, for visual learning, we've got lots of really professional formulation videos for the formulation courses and lots of tutorials and things like that, as well as massive PDFs for some of them as well. There's lots and lots of different sort of materials to learn from, which is fantastic.
That's right.
So
I'm just going to put this up from Valentine because it goes on what we've just been saying. If I complete one course and get my diploma, can I take another course right after, or will I have to wait until the next enrolment period? So once you log on, they have access, don't they, to all 5 of these courses. We just recommend that they do the diploma in skincare formulation first.
Yes, if you're enrolling onto the entrepreneur program, you'll have access to all 5. So you can kind of open all 5. I mean, I did when I enrolled. I opened all the courses just to see what was going on.
Yeah.
but yes, we do recommend starting with the diploma in organic skincare formulation as your foundation course for formulating, and then potentially the business course at the same time if you have sort of time in your schedule each week as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd say it's better to complete the foundation diploma before moving on to the advanced one. That's definite for me. That would be my recommendation.
Absolutely.
Because it will give you those skills to take you to the advanced level.
Okay, a comment from Seema. Hi Seema. I'm in Bangladesh. I'm really looking for something like that. As a chemistry student, I don't know much about it. I love to build my own cosmetics brands. Please give me some advice. Well, we're taking admissions questions here, but honestly, the best advice I think Kelly and I could give you is to sign up to the program. We have put together these 5 courses to take you from someone that's doing DIY, that's someone that knows a little bit of knowledge, to someone that can formulate and also create their own brand. So the best advice I'm going to give you, Kelly will have her own advice, but is to sign up to the program. And if you do have any questions, because we won't be able to get to all your questions here, is to reach out to our team on hello@formulabotanica.com and take a look at the program. I know there's people in the comments. If you could put a link to the program so Seema can open it up and other people watching the live. And you can see all of the courses. It's all outlaid. You could download the separate syllabus for each one and get a really good idea. And join us in the future. Kelly, anything to add? Any great advice?
Well, I was just thinking we've had chemistry students on the course. We have chemists. Elisiani, who's our manager, who's in the comments at the minute, she's a pharmacist. That's where she started. And she wanted to join because she wanted to learn about sort of more organic formulation rather than what she'd learnt at university to combine her skills. So yeah, we do have a lot of chemistry students or people that are already qualified in chemistry on the courses. You don't have to. It's not essential at all. But I think if you've learnt chemistry and you want to learn about working with natural botanicals and things like that, that's a good way to do that and to combine the skills that you already have. So so you don't have to be a chemistry student to study with us or a chemist, but
you're in the right place, Sammy. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just going to put this isn't a question, more of a comment, but Elaine says, huge thanks to Sarah at admissions, who is sorting my enrolment out. I don't know if Sarah's in the comments. I don't think she is for this one, but we will pass on your message because we do like to get feedback from you. So thank you for that one.
Yeah.
This is a good one. This one was asked this week and we didn't get to it. So is it all solo study or is there any group work involved? Because obviously we talk about community all the time. We have our online classroom, which you get to join if you sign up. And we have our Skincare Entrepreneur Mastermind, which is our big community for absolutely everybody. So we do like to have this group atmosphere feel. But when it comes to studying, do we involve others like together or is it complete self-study?
It is self-study, so you will work through the courses at your own pace. But what was one of the reasons we started running the support sessions was to give the students an opportunity to connect with each other and with the team as well. So although the courses are self-study so that you can study in your own time, you will have opportunities to meet other students either in the classroom or the other Facebook groups or at the support sessions. We've had people connect in the sessions and find study buddies that they've then connected with outside of the school and started studying together. So it's brilliant. So you hopefully make some friends as you're working through the course. Some of them do meet up and study together, which is amazing, and share the photos in the classroom.
We've seen people meeting up at events and all sorts of stuff and things like that. And like I mentioned, the online classroom is not kind of group study, but people do use that and like post their pictures and get comments and advice from people, making formulations and things like that. So that online classroom really is invaluable. And if you're in the Skincare Entrepreneur Mastermind, it's pretty much the same. But obviously everyone in the online classroom has that little bit of extra grade of knowledge because they're actually studying and going through the courses. So it is a very useful group to belong to.
You're never on your own. There's always
You're never on your own.
There's always someone to chat to.
Love the way you say that, Kelly. We've got a couple of questions left, so we're going to wrap up kind of in the next kind of 10 minutes or so. So if you do have a question, pop it in now so I can get to it. And if you're watching the replay, I will come back, and obviously Kelly will come back as well, put Kelly to work, and we'll come back and try and answer your question for you. Okay, we've kind of covered this, but just to make sure, do you send me everything I need? So do we send them all the equipment that they need if they enroll with us? What do we send them, if anything?
We don't send anything physical. We provide the supplier guide, which lists suppliers in every continent so that you can find suppliers for ingredients and equipment. We have a starter kit with Naissance, which is a UK-based supplier. I think somebody shared the link further down in the chat earlier for you to have a look at. So we don't send anything ourselves, but we do help you to find them. And as I was saying earlier, we want you to develop the skill of being able to work with suppliers, to find the ingredients that you need, to work with the INCI name, which is what you'll learn about that when you start the course. As Anna said the other day to me, you need to learn to speak INCI when you formulate. I like that saying. So that will all become clear when you start formulating more. So we want you to develop those skills. We want you to be independent. We want you to be able to find your supplies, and we want you to be able to launch a brand and have these suppliers so that you know where you're getting your ingredients from. So we help you along the way. We provide lots and lots of information for you. And we want to cheer you on when you get to that point where you can launch your own brand. So Elisiani just shared the link. I think it's Elisiani. I'm sorry if it's somebody else. Has just shared the link to the starter kit again. So that will give you an idea of the ingredients that you need to get started.
But that's really important to kind of enforce that we don't send you everything you need, but we do tell you everything that you need, So it kind of makes it, we get so many people thinking, I don't know anything, I haven't formulated before, but we know there are going to be a lot of people like that. So that's why they're designed in the way they are. So as Kelly has said, supplies are there, ingredient advice is there. We tell you all the, equipment that you need, absolutely everything to get started.
And actually, for the the student support sessions that I organise, 3 of them, the main ones that we've been running throughout the year, are working with suppliers, researching ingredients and equipment and GMP. And we run those. We've got replays for them as well, because I know that they're 3 really important topics. So I arranged those with our education manager, and she's been running them with the tutors. So we really, really try our best to help you source everything that you need. And we're always here for support. So we help you with everything, other than we don't send them out physically to you. So
but
we
can't do
give
everything,
you all
guys.
the information. we don't sell anything like that. So we can't send them anyway. But we do have Amazon storefronts where we recommend lots of different pieces of equipment as well. So we do have links to that in the student library as well.
If it is we'll just assume it's Eliziani. If Eliziani could pop the comments for the Amazon stores, you can have a look at the equipment that we recommend and everything, and just give you an idea. Right, so I've got 2 questions left. This is an important one, actually. So how are we graded? So if someone starts, they open up DSF, they start on the first diploma that we recommend they do, how does it kind of work as they're learning? How do we know that they completed their diploma?
So for the Diploma in Organic Skincare formulation, you'll have module quizzes at the end of each module. And once you've passed that, you can then move on to the next module. When you get to the end of the course, there's 8 modules in that course. Once you get to the end, you'll have a final project, which is then graded by one of our tutors. And you will receive their feedback. If you pass, then you've passed the course. If you don't pass the first time, they will give you feedback on what needs to be improved, and then you resubmit. The feedback is really important, whether you pass first time or not. It's great to have that feedback on the formula, because obviously that's invaluable for moving forward, whether you're formulating for yourself or for a business. So with most of the diploma courses, the 3 formulation diploma courses that we offer, you will have projects that are graded by tutors. The certificate courses, most of them don't have a graded project. The 2 that are included in the program anyway, they don't have a graded project at the end. But again, you'll have quizzes as you go through, which are automated. So you'll be able to test your knowledge on what you've been learning in that module. So there's a couple of different ways that you're graded, and the feedback is fantastic to get when you get to the different projects.
And that feedback as well, it's kind of in our business and in our interest, to have them pass, isn't it? So it's not someone just, clicking X. It is advice and it is guidance to get you on to the next level.
Definitely,
it's definitely worth taking that into account.
It is. And you get grading guidelines and things given to you when you get to that project as well, which will give you the information. We also run a lot of study sessions, support sessions on the final projects for the different diploma courses, where you can ask your questions to the tutors before you start the project. So if you're a bit nervous and you're not 100% sure what you're doing, you can ask questions there. We also have replays for them as well. So for any students that miss them, we can send you the replay. You just need to contact student support. Again, we'll help you there. So there's lots
always
and lots
go
of
to
help
student
for
support.
Them. Student support. We can direct you to anywhere. Don't worry.
I like to send everyone to the help desk. Okay, so last question, but an important one. So can I sign up in a month? If someone's interested and they want to sign up to the program in 4 weeks, can they join?
I would say email the help desk for that one. We have a team of admissions advisors who are helping everybody to get signed up at the moment. We understand sometimes that you might try and sign up tomorrow and the tech doesn't work and then it's suddenly closed, things like that. So if you email admissions@hello@formulabotanica.com, explain your situation and they will look into that for you there. So we do our best to try and make sure everyone can get enrolled that wants to get enrolled.
We do our best, but we've got 24 hours now from this point that you can sign up.
23 hours now.
23, sorry. 23 in 15 minutes to sign up. And as I said before, if you have any queries, please email the team on hello@formulabotanica.com and our help desk will be able to get back to you. There really is not that much time now to sign up to the program. But we would love to welcome you into it. And as Kelly has stated, we are there for you throughout your entire journey, always in various forms all over the place. So we do hope you sign up and join with us. If you have any questions, I'm so sorry we couldn't get to all of them today, but we do try and do these live sessions as much as we can. And we will get to it another time. We'd also log back in and see if we can answer your question. But thank you everyone for asking question, for joining us. I think we got to most of them. Valentine, thank you very much for saying thank you. And we will see you very soon. But thank you so much for joining with us. Sign up. All the links will be in the post. And we hope to see you when you enroll. Thank you very much, Kelly.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.